What's that? Birds. Ah, the lizards, they're called water dragons.
That's from the Phantom.
What did he say? Yeah.
And that's from something else.
That's from something else.
Series Flipper.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Flip!
That's the one that had, what's his face in it?
That was good. We're going to have to get you up on the stage to do that. Who was that?
Oh no, it was our head.
What's he do?
It was him! He's lying!
What did he do?
Something flipper.
Flip the call?
What's that flipper? Something like that.
Talented.
Well,
How do they change this?
I've changed it. We had a farm.
Because it sounds, eh? Fantastic.
Oh yes.
That's right, folks. Keep coming right up to the front of the set. This is where the Movie Magic show begins. Everyone's been on the Wild Wild West ride and got the water mark?
Yeah. Look at her hair.
Shut up!
Oh, you mean man. You gotta leave the weapon, you can dry off a little bit faster. It's,
I can't get on that.
won't get on that one?
I've been
It's
on
the tallest, fastest blow dryer in the southern hemisphere. That's right, folks. Now you just passed some props used in the making of some movies. The first prop you passed was a submarine used in the making of the movie The Phantom, starring, of course. Thank you very much. You then passed the bathysphere, which was used in 88 episodes of the TV series Flipper. And Flipper goes like. There you go. Now welcome to the entrance of Warner Brothers' giant sound and special effects stages. Now we are very similar to our other production studios in the backlots of Village Roadshow, but we do have a couple of differences. Now firstly, it's divided into 3 separate stages, and secondly, in here, you have the opportunity to become part of that Warner Brothers Movie Magic. Now I'm also the casting director for Warner Brothers Movieworld. Now whilst you've been assembling here in front of me, I've cast my eye around and found a couple of people who I think have what it takes to become stars of the silver screen. Now first of all, I'm after a courageous pilot. Somebody who can fly a plane. Yeah, you'll do me, Flipper. Fantastic. Round of applause. He's got his own cheer squad today. G'day, what is your name?
Adrian.
Adrian. Where about you from, Adrian?
Adelaide.
From Adelaide. Now, have you ever flown a plane before?
A few times.
Yeah, what have you done?
Yeah, Cessna and
Concord.
Concord.
Fantastic. Compulsive liar as well. Now, so you haven't flown a plane. Well, today with the help of Movie Magic, you'll be flying that B-17 bomber through the skies of war-torn Germany. How do you feel, Adrian?
Looking forward to it.
Fantastic, mate. Stand over there. Okay, now we've got our first flyboy. Now I need somebody else who can fly the back of the black hat on. Thank you very much, so you're exactly what we're looking for. Give him a round of applause! Woo! He's with a smile on his face. G'day, what's your name?
Dave.
Dave, whereabouts you from, Dave?
Colac.
In Victoria. Now, have you ever flown a plane before? You haven't? Well, that's all right, because I just gave the plane to Adrian over there, but don't worry, because today you're flying without the plane. That's right, he'll be flying faster than a speeding bullet, leaping tall buildings in a single bound, and who thinks he'll look kind of sexy in a pair of blue lycra tights. Thank you very much. Okay, now we've got our 2 flyboys. Now I need my 3rd and final Warner star. I need a lady for this job. I need somebody who's brave. I need somebody who's courageous. And more importantly, I need someone who's just a little bit crazy. Scratching your eyelid. You crazy enough for me, madam? Give her a round of applause. There she comes. Right up on stage. G'day, crazy. What's your name?
Claire.
Claire. And whereabouts are you from, Claire? From Perth. Just up on stage and we'll turn around and face the audience. Now, Claire, are you afraid of heights?
Yep.
You are. Well, you're going to be terrified when I finish with you. Because today, Claire, we're going to stick you 15 stories high on the outside of a building, on a ledge about a foot wide without a safety net. How do you feel?
Sounds good.
You a bit scared, eh?
Yeah, I'll be
A
terrible.
little bit. Well, don't worry if you do fall, because we got Superman there who'll catch you. So join our stars, Claire. Okay, now we've got our 3 Warner stars, but that's not all I need. I now need 3 sound technicians who are responsible for adding sound effects to Mel Gibson's Lethal Weapon 2. Now you don't have to be an expert, as all the equipment is laid out for you. In the green and yellow, you don't look like an expert, sir. Come up on stage. Now raise your hands if you've seen any of the Mel Gibson Lethal Weapon movies. Who's seen? You had to be first, up on stage. Don't laugh, because in the white, you're next. You're up on stage as well. G'day, what's your name? Yang. Yang, whereabouts are you from, Yang?
France.
From France. Now, have you had experience being a sound technician before?
No.
Have you ever turned a television remote on and off?
Yeah.
Fantastic, thank you very much. And your name?
Lindsay.
And you're from?
Adelaide.
All right. And my lucky last, she's not coming up on stage? You don't want to come up? Yeah, all right, here she comes. Fantastic. Don't ask me twice. G'day, what's your name?
Angie.
And you're from?
Melbourne.
Fantastic, Angie, stand over there. All right, now we've got our 3 stars and our 3 sound technicians, so let's make them feel like stars. Now on the count of 3, I want you to clap, cheer, wolf whistle, stamp your feet, throw your children in the air. Do anything you can to make these 6 people really feel like stars. You ready? 1, 2, 3! Do you feel like stars? Not yet. All right, there's 3 stars. That's the first 3 people I chose. You come with me if you just want to grab your bag there, Claire, because you're off to wardrobe, so we can dress you up to look like stars. Now, Dave, I was only joking about those blue lycra tights. They're not blue. And Tracy will be out there to look after you. Okay, my 3 sound technicians, you aren't needed until the 2nd sound stage, so I get you to jump back down the front of the set. Now everyone, get a very good look at our technicians, because these 3 people have a habit of disappearing before they get to the 2nd sound stage. If they do try to run away and hide, feel free to dub them in. Now, as you are probably aware, shooting a movie involves a lot more than just pointing the camera at the actors. Now, the next 3 working sound stages will show you how Hollywood creates a host of special effects. That's special movie magic. That's what makes movies what they are. Now, in the first sound stage, we demonstrate the use of the blue screen. In the 2nd sound stage, we'll get our friendly guest audience members to do some sound effects. And in the 3rd, in a few short moments, we transform the mere mortal into the approved Tom Cruise! Fantastic, Tom. Look at you. Now, how was your training, Tom?
It was top secret, I'm sorry.
Top secret. I think you're taking this a bit too far. Now, can you tell anyone in the audience anything about your training?
If I do, I'll have to kill you all.
You're taking this a bit too far, folks. Now, you've got some family and friends here today. Who are they?
They might be down there.
And you're approved Nicole Kidman! Nicole Kidman! Fantastic. Looking awesome in Australia again, Nicole. Tom, come over here, AKA that is. Come on, Tom. And we need you to go up that first set of stairs to stop the yellow line before the door. Nicole and family, jump on in behind you. Yep, up that first set, the one near the door there. Okay, sound technicians, your family and friends, let's go this way. Yep, up.
So as I was saying, you're actually talking about 3/4 of the way around. Introduce you to another one of our special guests, one of the stars of today's show. How about a big round of applause for Claire? Now Claire, out the back there, they've told me you've had experience with heights before. Have you bungee jump, skydive, abseiled?
No.
No? Well, I'm going to have to wish you luck on that ledge then. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire is going to show us how Sly was able to perform all those wonderful tricks with the aid, of course, of blue screen movie magic. Now, it's very important that you watch the large screens above you to get the full effect. Now, Claire, I'm your show director. Now, when I say action, if you can start shuffling along the ledge towards the ladder. But, remember this, Claire, whatever you do, don't look down or don't fall. Well, you might not believe me now, but it's actually 15 stories straight down. Well, it looks like the police, the fire brigade have arrived. A crowd has gathered to watch you, Claire. They're all wondering what on earth you're doing 15 stories high and action. That's right, Claire, start shuffling along the ledge towards the ladder. It's 15 stories between you and certain death. Well, words of comfort from the firemen saying that on their way back, your only way out is up the ladder. That's right, turn and face it, head to the roof. Claire, I would be holding it right there. Can't quite hear what the fireman is saying, but I'm sure there's some...
David.
David. We're going to call you Super David from now on, alright? So where are you from?
Victoria.
Explains that sexy outfit of yours. So if you like to keep your eyes up on the models overhead, you'll be able to see how you look, okay? So that's you up there. You ready for takeoff? Raise your arms up for the classic man of steel pose. That's the way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of blue screen movie magic, you will believe a man can fly! And there he goes, he has burst right to our studio roof, leaving a bit of a mess there. I'll have to fix that one later. Give us all a big smile and a wave, Super Dave. Hello. Now, Super Dave is currently being filmed simultaneously by two cameras, one directly above him and the other is on the tripod to his right. Now, these cameras rotate to change the different angles of Super Dave. The lights, turntable and blue screen do the rest. Now, Super Dave, they say if you flap your arms like a chicken, you'll fly faster. Can you do that? Come on, Dave, faster. And folks, look at the speed this picked up. You're now flying over the golf course. Would you show us your super golf swing? Wow, where'd that ball go? I think it had it in the water, I'm not sure. You're now flying over Jupiter's Casino into the Harbour Service Paradise, so you are flying a bit low there, Super Dave. Where are you going? Watch out, duck! You went through the 14th floor of their building. What on earth was distracting you? The girls on the beach, they can't believe their eyes. Flex your muscles! Oh, look at that. Blow them kisses. You're now flying out of the ocean. Let's see some freestyle swimming strokes. What about some breaststroke? And my favorite super doggy paddle. You're now flying out to sea. Let's have a huge smile and a wave goodbye. There he goes, blasting off into the wide blue yonder. How about a big round of applause for our man of steel? So, Dave, tell us, how was your flight?
That's alright.
That's alright. Well, if you'd like to now make your way to the back, somebody will look after you. Another round of applause for our man of steel.
Well, welcome to the second of our Movie Magic sound stages. My name is Ryan and I'll be your show presenter for this stage. Now, this is a sound effects stage, also called a Foley stage, named after the man who invented it. Now, in here we're going to show you how all those wonderful sound effects you hear in the movies are created. You see, when we shoot a movie, we only record the voices of our stars, and all other sound effects you hear recorded afterwards on a sound effects stage like this one. But don't take my word for it. Here's someone who can tell us a bit more about it. Sound technicians, we're going to show you the magic of adding sound effects to a scene from Mel Gibson's Lethal Weapon 2. But first, we're going to watch a scene through the movie. Now, see how many sound effects you guys can count. Sound technicians, you each have a television monitor directly in front of you. Now, please watch these very carefully, because in a moment, you're going to be responsible for adding every single sound effect to this short segment of film.
Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. That's easy. Don't you want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see a badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop, bad cop. I'll get it. It's only room service.
Morning, gentlemen.
Hey. That's my phone. You guys didn't want anything, right? Wait, bring it here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's mine. Boy, you could have anything you wanted. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger. I ordered eggs.
So how many sound effects did you guys count?
Too many.
Too many. There's actually 19 separate sound effects. Now it's time to have a bit of fun with our technicians. Now we're going to replay that scene, but this time without the sounds. So the sounds our technicians make can be recorded onto that sequence. So you ready? How about I tell you what you're doing first? Now, Angie, you're going to be our blue technician. Your first responsibility are a couple of footsteps. Nice and loud up close to that microphone. Then you come over here, you've got a couple of door latch effects. Once a Mel enters,
Another one on the way to enters. Then you have the gunshot. Now as you can see, this is a real gun, so we just need you to stand at arm's length and only fire it once. Then your final sound effect is the tinkling of the glass as the men fall through the window. You got that? Okay, over the floorboards. And Lindsay, you're going to be our pink technician. Now you have a couple of door knocks. Now once on male enters, another on the way to enters. Then you come over here, Lindsay, you have the lifting and replacing of the plate covers. Now as you can see, there are 4 separate cues. We just need you to lift on 11, replace on 12, lift on 13 and replace on 14. Then your final sound effect is the crashing of the glass as the men fall through the plate glass window. We just want you to grab the handle, raise it above your head, give it a bit of a shake so we can nice loud crashing sound. Too easy. Okay, over there. And yeah, now you're going to be our yellow technician. Now you have the opening, the closing and the opening of this door. So first of all we want you to open it and slam it. On the second time we want you to open it, leave it open and run straight over here because you have the very next sound effect, which is the waiter's cart coming into the room. So the second time you open the door, run over here and push this so all 4 wheels go over that bump there. Then you have the waiter's cart slamming into the wall as Mel throws his body on it. So we just want you to slam this as hard as you can to the block of wood at the end there. Now you have the most important sound effect of the entire scene. You have the 3 men falling into the pool below. So what we want you to do is to grab the crate with both hands, raise it above your head and just slam it into the pool. But whatever you do not let go of that crate. Now as you can see, because you're standing up close, the pool is rubber lined. Now we don't want the crate to bounce out and hit a member of the audience, or more importantly, our expensive microphone equipment. Okay? You don't understand. Lift the crate up, slam it. Okay? But don't let go because the pool is rubber lined. Okay? We've seen occasions where it does bounce out, hit people. Alright? Straight over there. Well, it does look a bit complicated. Now, sound technicians will have to work fast. Now, to help these guys out, we've each assigned them a colour. Blue, pink, and yellow. Now, blue, pink, and yellow colour-coded cues or instructions will flash on their TV monitors and on that large screen above to tell these guys when to make the sound. Now, technicians, your colour-coded cues or instructions will flash 3 times. Now, it is on the 3rd time we need you to make the sound. Now, make them as loud as you can, but don't worry, I'll be there to help you. Are we ready? Not really. Lights, camera, and action. You got wet! Now, yeah, that has never happened before. Don't worry, mate, it's only Warner Brothers Animated Water. The effects will wear off in a couple of minutes or so. Okay, stay here, technicians. Now we're going to replay that scene to see how well they did. Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. Don't you want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see your badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop, bad. I'll get it. It's only room service. Hey. That's my food. You guys didn't want anything, right? Wait, bring it here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's mine. Boy, hey, you could have anything you want. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger, I ordered egg.
make movie magic?
Yes, of
Don't
course.
be too hard. It does take 6 years to become a fully qualified sound technician, and they only had a couple of minutes or so. Well, thank you for joining us here on Soundstage 2. Now, we hope you've been able to give an insight into how sound effects are added to the movies. Now, on the third and final stage, you'll see a stunning display of movie magic from the major Warner Brothers movie Memphis Belle, starring, of course, Tom Cruise. Now, please stand and make your way for the doors to your left and enjoy the rest of your day.
Join me out here on the stage. Attention all personnel, you are now entering a military zone. The year here is 1943 and the world is at war. Proceed with caution.
Should be able to get him through a good spell.
Attention all personnel, you are now in a military zone. The year here is 1943 and the world is at war. Guest pilot Adrian, please stand by for your mission briefing.
Today's bombing mission, gentlemen, is a strategic factory at Bremen. Destroying this target is vital. Good luck.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You have just seen the Memphis Belle take off for its 25th and final mission this plane and crew will have to fly in World War II. Now what you see before you on this soundstage is the actual life-size replica of the B-17 and all the models created solely for the motion picture Memphis Belle. They represent a stunning achievement on the part of our technicians and that of the film's Academy Award-winning producer, Lord David Putnam, who it is now my... Thank you, Lord Putnam. Well, now let us show you some of that magic. We start over here with this fantastic 1/6 scale model of the Mama's Boys, complete with propellers that turn and turret guns that actually fire. So get your cameras ready because I'm going to fire them now, just as they did in the movie. But don't worry if you're in the firing line. Today I think she's just firing blanks. A bit too big, maybe? Perhaps one of our 1/24 scale models now in the spotlight at either end of the soundstage. These replicas are so realistic on film that we think you'll have trouble deciding which were the real planes used in the movie. But to give the film an even more realistic feel, Warner Brothers built this full-size replica, complete in every loving detail. They built it in sections so we could get our cameras in and film the stars at work. The pilot and bombardier section is mounted here on this hydraulic activator, or gimbal as it is called in the industry. It is the gimbal's movement that allows us to simulate flying. And speaking of flying, it looks as if our two pilots have joined us. Please state your name.
Captain Adrian, ma'am.
Captain Adrian, your squadron leader has instructed you to bomb a strategic factory at Bremen. Do you have your flight plans laid in and plotted for Germany?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. Please point in the direction you will be flying today. There seems to be a bit of confusion between our pilots. I take it you are both flying in the same plane?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, I like to see confidence. Quickly climb aboard, begin pre-flight checks, and Captain, I want to have a word to that co-pilot, just make sure she knows exactly where Germany is. Now, with the help of our two brave aviators, we'll show you how we use the scenic foreground and the blue screen effect to recreate two scenes from the famous 25th mission. Now, Captain Adrian, are you aboard?
Ma'am.
Do you think that 30 seconds of flight training is enough to survive World War II?
Yes, ma'am.
Gee, he's confident. Brave, though. How about you give us the thumbs up, show us you're ready for takeoff? Very well, grab your joystick, I'll activate the cameras. And there go our two pilots up there on the silver screen. You can see the 1/6 scale model of the mother and country out the front cockpit windscreen. Now pilots, how about you turn around and give us a wave goodbye? No, to the camera behind you. The camera in the cockpit. Behind you, top left-hand corner. Oh yeah, there it is. Hey, who's flying the plane? I think you better get back to work. There's the 124 scale models at a greater distance. And just creeping in now is the blue screen, which was demonstrated to you on Soundstage 1. Now just keep watching the screen. Well, how about that? We just exploded a 1/6 scale model, and with the additional elements such as clouds, wind machine and smoke, we're able to recreate the entire World War II combat sequence right here in this soundstage. Now let's see what happens when we superimpose that explosion in front of our cockpit. Memphis Belle, that's the Windy City. She's been hit on the port side. She's coming across your nose. Look sharp, fellas. Pull up, Memphis Belle, pull up. Memphis Belle, you're losing altitude. You're taking a dive. Memphis Belle, mayday, mayday. I can't believe they have time to laugh and wave. Let's see what happens. Bombing crew to successfully complete the required 25 daylight bombing raids over Germany, and on completion of such a seemingly impossible task, were at long last allowed to return home. And that, folks, is real movie magic. Now let's see how our two pilots have fared. There's our co-pilot looking a little shaky. And here comes our brave captain. How about a big round of applause for our two pilots? Thank you, pilots. You are dismissed. Your country is proud of you. On behalf of Warner Brothers Movieworld, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing us the opportunity to share with you some of the wonderful things that go into making movie magic. And thanks also to those people who participated on our sound stages.